Hi, my name is Jackie, and you've tuned in to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. In today's video, I am so excited, you guys. I am collaborating with Miss Michelle from Aged Gracefully. Now, you can kind of say that this isn't my first collab with her because I am part of the Curve Collabs, keeping it real fun, and she is the founder of that group, and we do a collab every second Wednesday of the month. So I collab with her in that way as well. But this one-on-one with just the two of us, this is my first time. Now, I did reach out to her on Instagram and ask her if she would like to collab with me because I don't know, I just really feel like I know her a little bit better since we've been collabing in the Curve collabs, as well as we talk on Instagram and instant messages, just the two of us, because she was very valuable to me when my dad was sick. She had such great ideas and such knowledge of the situation and, things that I could do to help dad and support him and make him feel better. So, I would reach out and she would just give me suggestions, and she had been through something similar like that herself. And, she gave me encouragement. She prayed. She just had such wisdom, and I appreciated it so much. I would go and tell my sister, okay, Miss Michelle said we need to do this. Let's try this. And, we did. And so she has become such a good friend, and I just, even more than just a friend, because I will never forget how she's just been there for me in my darkest hour. So Miss Michelle, thank you so much for agreeing to collab with me. And even more than that, thank you so much for just being there for me, like I said, when I needed you the most. And just as the title suggests, this is our spring makeup look, a time for renewal. So we're just going to talk about our goals and our aspirations and what this renewal means as we head into spring. So if you're not already a part of my YouTube family, I do invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you're returning, it's always good to have you back. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Okay, you guys, I know that was a super long intro, but y'all know me, I can't help it. Okay, I think I'm going to just start off. It's really late. I got up early this morning and I was trying to determine, do I do my eye look first or do I run my errands so I can come home and have the rest of the day? Well, let me tell you, sister, I ran my errands and they just seem to take forever, and we're probably going to lose light because it's, even with the time change, I only have a few more, maybe an hour or so left of light, plus it's already an overcast day. So let's just see how it goes. I am using my items from my Shop My Stash. That video just went up on Sunday, and this is the Real Her I Am Inspiring eyebrow pencil, and we're just going to do one brow on camera, and then I will jump off and do the other. And I just trace the bottom and then just kind of fill in. Okay, you guys, I have a personal aspiration and a YouTube aspiration. So let's talk about my personal aspiration. As far as my personal goal or aspiration, I want to keep moving forward. I am still grieving, but each day I am moving closer to being able to have a happy heart and feel God's joy when talking about my dad. There are times when I do feel joy and have happy memories, but there are often times where when I think of dad, I'm still crying and become very overwhelmed and emotional. But I am getting closer and putting one foot in front of the other to make that goal or aspiration happen. Okay, this brow looks decent. I mean, I don't really do too much. And then I'm going to take my Brow Wow by e.l.f. And it also has some brow fibers that will kind of help fill in the sparse areas. Plus, I like this because it also kind of covers up some of my gray eyebrow hairs. The gray hair is coming on strong. Now, this pencil is not one that actually will go in and set my eyebrows, but like I said, it just adds a little color. And I'm not one that, you know, goes in all the time. Sometimes I will, but I don't go in all the time and do the concealer or anything like that to make it sharp. But that is an option if that's, you know, the look that you like. Okay, that's good enough. And like I said, I'll hop off into this other eyebrow and I'll be right back. Okay, both of my brows are caught up. We're gonna try to put some primer on our eyes. Wasn't sure if this MAC was gonna work. This MAC paint pot. So they are having the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I ordered another one because it was half price. This time I ordered the shade Groundwork, which is a little deeper. So hopefully that works for me. I do not know what I'm doing today. Don't know what palette. Don't know anything. To say I waited to the last minute is an understatement. It's very busy in this area. I've heard nothing but sirens and dogs barking. Okay, so our eyes have been primed. And I did take out, I don't know if I'm repeating myself or what, but I did take out the, I did a little insert in my Shop My Stash. And I told you guys I was going to use this one because a lot of my palettes, I said I was going to be adding this one because a lot of my palettes did not have any matte shades. So I think I decided that I'm going to go in with this palette today because it looks light and springy. Every time I try to do a spring look, it goes dark. So let's just try this palette. I'm going to go into the Viseart palette, just dip into, I think I'm just going to dip into this. To give me a little bit of a transition shade and to also set down the primer, the MAC paint pot. So this Desert Lights palette is by Flower Beauty. And shade names are on the back. So I think first I'm going to go in again with the Viseart palette. And I'm going to try to keep this not from being such a dark look. But I am going to take, I like a dark outer corner, so I'm going to take this shade right here. think the next shade I'm going to go in with is this shade right here. I'm not sure what the name of it is. It should be called Red Rocks. The shade right here. I'm going to take out my Pat McGrath. The Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand. And then I'm just going to set it down on over the MAC paint pot. This is going to be, instead of using a glitter glue, this is what I'm going to use. It's okay if I have a little fallout because we haven't done the face yet. You guys, this is one of the plants that I found at Lowe's, and I think I'm fashioning my eye look after this plant. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of it, but if I can find it, I'll pop it up on the screen. Okay, and then I think I'm going to top it off with maybe this shade right here. That's Mirage. That's my coffee pot. It's getting ready to turn off. Hold please. Okay, so I'm back. I have my coffee. I had a cookie. Okay, I think I said that I thought I would go in with this shade next. So I do want to keep it light. I just feel like I'm all washed out. I feel like this shade is not coming through. I mean, I can see it on my end. I don't know if you guys are really able to see it. Okay. What I'll do is it's this darn ring light. What I'll do is catch the other eye up. And I will be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is jump off camera, catch this eye up, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and both of my eyes have been caught up. for now, I'm going to just put a little something underneath my brow bone, and then we're going to start on the base. I think I'm going to go in with maybe the shade, maybe this shade right here. I don't know about that one. It's kind of too peachy. You guys can't probably see it, but looks kind of too peachy. And this one kind of looks a little bit more neutral. How about the middle one? No, that kind of looks too beigey. So I'm just going to go with this one right here. Just tap it in. Another aspiration is for me to start attending church again and stop getting real comfortable sitting on the sofa or laying in bed streaming church online. I want to be in church with people of like faith and hear God's word in person. And I also want to be able to participate in the service. I miss that so much. Okay, so what I want to do is, I'm so excited. I'm going to first prime my face. I'm going to use oh yeah. We're going to use the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. Y'all, it's so cold. I have the heater on. It's cold here. I'm just cold all the time, really. I hope someone's in here. I might have to get the other one. Remember I was saying I wanted to use this up first? Heck, I don't think hardly there's anything in here. Okay, I'm going to grab my other one for the, because I know I'm going to run out of that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and blur my pores with this Revolution Blur and Prime Primer. Okay, so what I want to try to do next is tell you how excited I am. I am so excited because here is the part that I've been waiting for. Miss Michelle and I both have the Haus Labs foundation. We were talking about it on, well, she left a comment on one of my videos that I had used it in, and she said I might have to check that out, and then she picked it up, and so we decided to use it in today's video because this is a product that we both have, and I have it in the shade 450 Medium Deep Warm is my shade. Now this is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, and I'm in shade 450 Medium Deep Warm. I love this foundation. I love it, love it, love it. And I was excited when Miss Michelle wanted to use it in today's video because this is bae. It really is. If you have not tried this foundation, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's super good. Now, I bought out a sponge. Remember these sponges? Sonia Kashuk sponge. I can't wait to get my hands on this sponge. So let me go ahead and dampen it. Then we'll come back and we'll do the base. So I'm just going to pump some out on my hand. That's all I'm going to start with. Guess I can scoot you guys back out now. Just a little. My final goal is social media. I just want to be more present than I am now. You know, I used to be more active on IG and TikTok and even Twitter, but I've had bad experiences with social media. But now I have decided not to let that stop me, but to up the ante and post more on those platforms. I want to try to be more consistent even on YouTube as I continue to make goals, reach them, and set new ones. So, those are my goals. Tell me, what are yours? And I thought you guys would possibly forgive me. Possibly. I thought you would possibly forgive me, but hold on. I'm gonna take out my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I have the shade Chestnut. I'm not really trying to go for too much of a brightening eye look today, but I may mix in a little bit of my Milani. Oh, I hate this wand. I really do. Just gonna go in just a little bit to brighten it right in the inner eye area. I'm going to go in with my powder. Let me see how I feel about using my concoction. This is the Makeup Revolution baking powder. I mix banana and terracotta together to come up with this shade. Okay, now let's go ahead and powder the face. Okay, before we powder the face, let's go ahead and go in with our contour by LYS. Wasn't sure I was going to use any contour today. Now, this is the part where I hope you guys can forgive me. When I was pulling my Shop My Stash, I forgot that I had the House Labs bronzer. So I wanted to use that for today and today only, just for the sake of the video. I forgot all about it. I probably touched it 1,000 times. So this is the House Labs bronzer, and I have it in Deep Level 10. It's the shade. Oh, let me put my powder on. I don't think I'm going to do any more. No, I didn't pull a cream. Oh, yes, I did. I pulled a cream blush. So let me go in with my cream blush. This is by LYS, and this is in the shade Epic. I don't know if it goes with the eye look. What else do I have? Because it definitely does not go with the eye look. Let's go in with our Benefit blush. So before we do, let's go ahead and powder the face. I have my Laura Mercier in the shade Translucent Medium Deep. I have my big fluffy brush I like to use. I'm just going to, I'm going to go in with my blush. Okay, now we can go in with our blush. This is by Benefit, and the shade is Moon. And this is what it looks like. And we'll try not to go too heavy with the blush. Time for our highlighter. And just pull one. Okay, we have the Too Faced Do You. Oh, this is pretty. Very sparkly. Let's see. Been waiting to do that. Okay, let's see. What we're gonna do now is finish up our lower lash line. I was gonna define my nose just a little bit, but we'll let this dry down just a little bit more. Pick this shade up once again. Then I'm going into the Flower Beauty palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade and then this shade in the inner corner. I think I'm gonna spray my brush just a little. This does not look like a spring look. I just can't do it. And inner corner. I guess I'm just not a pastel girl. Well, which a spring look doesn't really have to be pastels. But okay, that's our bottom lash line right there. Now all we have to do is add some mascara, put on a little bit more blush. Every time I spray my face, I just feel like I need more blush. Okay, so let's do a little bit with our eyelashes. I'm not even going to attempt to put on eyelashes, Miss Michelle. That's all you. That's all you, girl, because you know I can like get the hang of it, and I just don't even want to try. This is my Lancôme Cils Booster XL, my Lancôme Monsieur Big mascara. And what I'll do is probably just go offline, finish my mascara, probably change, and I'll hop back on, and you know what we do. We'll do the lips together. Okay, you guys, I am back. Let me tell y'all what I've been doing. Gotta tell you what I've been doing. I have been playing with these individual lashes. Now, these are not the Falscara lashes that you can put on up underneath your lash line and they can stay on for X amount of days. These are just the Kiss individual lashes. I've had these for maybe a year or two, and I tried to use them one time, but now I did pretty good on one side, but not so good on the other. So I guess they just take practice, but this is what I have right here. And these are the actual lashes. Okay, so I feel like I may need one more short one right here. I'm gonna try to put one more. Yeah, I feel like I just needed one more. I feel like I have it on my lid instead of my lash line. And then what I do is just take a little bit of the eyeshadow and then just go back right over it. Okay, so I think that's all. I don't know who I look like, witchy poo or what, but what y'all think? I don't know. I just thought I would never get a strip lash on, so all of a sudden I just said, well, let's use these. Let's see, I brought some lip colors out here. Brought my trusty Fenty Beauty. Y'all know I love that. I also brought out my, okay, here's some more over here. Oops, everything just fell. Okay, I also brought out the Rebel Rouge by L'Oreal. So I wanted to wear kind of a pinky color. So I like this one. I just brought out the Lifter Gloss. And this is the shade Ruby. See what this one looks like? It's just a gloss though. And then I brought out my Tom Ford. This is Indian Rose. Brought this one out. And I still don't know which one I'm going to wear. Oh, I did go ahead and put a little bit of eyeliner in my waterline. I just couldn't take it. And I did a little contour on my nose. I think that's all I did behind the scenes. Okay, so y'all knew I was going to put my hair up. Because anytime I can't get it to... Let's go in with... I haven't used my molasses in a long time. Well, I've only used it a couple of times. I have to be gentle or I'll break it off. Let's use this one. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to use both of these in conjunction, the Tom Ford in conjunction with, let me go on with my Fenty first. This is Uncuffed. This is definitely a repurchase. Okay. This is my final look. This is my little spring shirt that I always wear on the first day of spring. We're not there yet, but it is almost spring, and I like the look. These little individual lashes, I think I can get along with these. Just gotta practice, putting them on a little bit more. But yeah, this is the final look. You guys gotta tell me, what do you think? I do hope you enjoyed today's video. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you, Miss Michelle, for collaborating with me in today's video. I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate all you for being here. Don't forget, after you watch this video, head over to Miss Michelle's channel. Again, I'll pop her name up on the screen, and she'll be in my description box. Now, when I think of renewal, I think of rebirth. I think of moving from one phase to another. We are leaving winter and moving into spring. Things have died off, but with spring comes a rebirth. As I look around today, I see dead trees, lawns, and flowers. But as I drive home, I see this. I see a tree with the smallest little blooms budding, thriving, and growing. This makes my heart happy, and this is a true sign of renewal. I want this for each and every one of us. Comment down below and let me know, what are your goals or aspirations for the year. I know we're already in March, but the year is still just beginning, and some of us don't have it down yet. So just let me know below. Don't forget, everybody's goals or aspirations is going to be different, but I would like to know yours now that you know mine. If you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel, because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.